Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday, and hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I just got done doing a bunch of videos. Put up a singing one for you guys tonight. I gotta go all around the world. You know what I mean? I gotta do Arabic, Persian, Spanish, English. So I got to do all that. And the one that I just posted, I did dedicate that one to all my followers, all three of them that follow and are consistent with me. So it was fun actually. It was a little, that the end is a little tough, but it was fun. So I appreciate all the feedback you guys are giving me. Obviously, you guys are having fun with these reels. So I really appreciate that. What's going on? So I really appreciate all the feedback you guys are giving me on my reels. Definitely stepping out of my comfort zone for sure. Wait until you see what I have stored for tomorrow and Saturday night. Man, oh man. Sometimes I can't even believe I'm doing this, but we are. So, but tonight I want to talk about, hey, you know what? Not a lot of people like a lot of people. You know what I mean? So, like, you guys know, if you guys are new to my lives, welcome. If yeah, no comfort zone. If you are a vet, you already know this. I'm a huge fan of the Stoics. I don't consider myself like a scholar, but I definitely study the Stoics, and I'm a big fan of the Stoics. And one thing about the Stoics, if you haven't read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, you gotta read this book. And this is the one you want to get. Okay, this is by Gregory Hayes. That's the one you want to get. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So you can't be reading this book and think and not think that he doesn't like people. Like, he doesn't like people. He starts off his meditations by another meditation saying how he doesn't like people and how people, well, he doesn't really actually say that directly, but he says, how people are always throw curveballs at you, always ridicule you, always put you down, always cause problems, always talk behind your back, all this stuff about people, right? And so you may think, well, T-Money, what? So you may think, well, I thought the Stoics were all about peace and harmony and all this stuff, and what's up with this whole not liking people? Well, the wisdom, the life lesson, if you would, it actually lies within that whole concept of not liking people. He's one of them, correct? So yeah, he's definitely one of them. So this whole notion of the obstacle is the way, if you haven't read that book, that's another book. I don't have it here. It's another book by Ryan Holiday. He's probably the man right now for the Stoics. Like, he's the man. He's the man. So his book, Obstacle is the Way, that whole notion, obstacle is the way, it describes the way is in the actual obstacle. Meaning, if people are throwing you curveballs, or people are throwing stuff at you, or not cheering you on and ridiculing you, putting you down, they're being jealous, they're being liars, they're all this stuff. In midst of all that, okay, this is your opportunity to excel out of that and shine out of that, and actually, despite all of that, you can be good. You know, a long time ago, I did a live about this snake story. I don't want to tell the story here because I may do another live on it. But the whole point is this. You know, people are going to lie to you. People are going to steal from you. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to come to your home and steal your stuff. See, they may steal your time. They may steal your thoughts, your emotions. They may steal your peace. See, it's not always about things. They don't have to just steal like your TV, right? People can steal your time, your emotions, like I said, right? Your energy. They could be energy suckers, right? You know, sometimes, I don't know, you get this text or you get this call from somebody and you look at your phone, you're like, oh, I don't want to pick up this call. This person, every time they call, every time they text, is like, they nag about everything. Do you have anybody like that in your contacts? So annoying, right? Who wants to be that person? This is where I would say DBTG. If you haven't heard that before, you heard it here first. DBTG. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Don't sign up for that class. Don't do stuff like that. Despite all, the Stoics will tell you that despite all the stuff that people do, this gives you an opportunity to practice your craft and not to join in. You see what I'm saying? You're getting all these chances, all these opportunities, right? To excel, to shine, to not join in, right? Ozzy, you got to know about Todd's, we call Todd T-Money. He's been watching my lives for probably over 3 years. So he's one of my really good friends. But Todd has this neighbor. Oh my goodness. Why didn't I think of the neighbor? Team Money, the neighbor, I know. I feel like I talk about the neighbor a lot. That's funny though. But yeah, so you get all this practice time, right? You get this practice time to put your craft into practice, to set yourself apart from the crowd, everybody else that is putting you down, everybody else that's complaining and blaming and nagging, looking for things to... Look, I was talking to somebody, I was doing a coaching session today. I was talking to this kid, and this is going to be a whole other life, but I want to touch on it here. I said, you can train your mind one of two different ways, okay? Especially if you stutter, right? Yeah. Be thankful she's not your neighbor and she doesn't teach your kids. Just saying. That's another story. But so you can train your mind one of two different ways. You can train your mind to come up with all kinds of excuses. You can train your mind to do that. And guess what? You're going to come up with all these excuses. You come up with all these excuses why you shouldn't start the business. Why you come up with all these excuses why you shouldn't go to the gym. You come up with all these excuses why you shouldn't take the product. You get all these excuses why you shouldn't go for a walk. You make all these excuses why you shouldn't talk to somebody about your opportunity. You make all these excuses why it's hot, it's cold, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm tall, I'm short, I'm white, I'm black, I'm purple, I'm straight, I'm not. You find, well, my parents this, my mom this, my dad this, my neighbor this, my dog this, my dad this. I don't have the car, my phone is this, but internet is slow, I don't have the people. You constantly have been training your mind to come up with excuses, one after another, for every freaking thing. You want to put the dishes away? I'm just too lazy. I'm not going to put them away. I'll put them away later. You've been training your mind constantly to block yourself from progress. This is huge. You're constantly training yourself, why I shouldn't do this, why I shouldn't do that, why I shouldn't take this, why I shouldn't take that, why I shouldn't go there, why. That's all we do. How about you train your mind to come up with reasons why you should progress? Maybe you should come up with reasons why you should start that side gig, why you should go to the gym, why you should go for that walk, why you should call that friend, why you should prospect, why you should take that product, why you should sign up for that class. Why don't you train your mind the other way? How exhausting is it to constantly train your mind to nag and complain and come up with stuff not to do? That sounds exhausting. What kind of mind is that? What kind of a life is that? All day you're coming up with, well, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, I don't know enough people. Oh, too much traffic. Oh my God, this guy cut me off. Oh my God, I hit the red light. Oh my God, there's a stop sign. It's like constantly. It's like you're constantly training your mind to get better and better and better and better at blocking you from growing, from progressing. Why the freak would you want that? I mean, that literally should piss you off. It pisses me off. Why wouldn't it piss you off? I've started to catch myself of these thoughts. And the more I catch myself, I realize that I've had these so long and it pisses me off. That's a whole different story. You don't want it, that's a different story. But then you got to reach and find out the reason why you don't want it. It's not because you don't want it, bro. We can have a different talk on that, okay? But it's not because you don't want to. It's not that. I guarantee you. Don't train yourself, don't train your mind to say, I don't want to. Well, this is your first live. Just wait. I get hot. I get heated, passionate, right? So, look, you can be like the Stoics, right? You can use these times to practice to be a better person, or you can give in to the crowd. There was I'm out here in California, right? Orange County, California. I don't watch the news. Sometimes I catch what's on Instagram through the news channel that I follow, right? 2 hours before this live, 2 hours before this live, there's a guy walking around in LA with are you ready for this? Machete in his hand, walking in the middle of the streets of Los Angeles, asking people if they want to join in on a street invasion, street shutdown. Can I just cuss right now? What the? Is this guy retarded? There's going to be people that are going to join him. That's freaking scary. Folks, this is real freaking times. The guy is 2 hours before here. He was walking around with a machete. Now, you can join that guy, right? You can join that guy, or you can stop that guy, or call the authorities to stop that guy. Please do not go stop that guy. Yeah, it won't fly in California. That round fly, it won't fly, right? There's people like that out there, real people out there. There are therapists that will listen to my lives and have patience like that. Seriously. Now, like I said, you can join that crowd. I mean, the guy's walking around asking for people, hey, you want to join in and go kill people tonight? And there's some people going to say, and then there's going to be people that are going to say, yeah, I'd like to do that with you. And then you see 200 people on the news. Yeah, there you go. I mean, seriously. Or you could be on the other side. Look, don't use people as an excuse. Say, well, everybody does it, so I might as well just go. No. Maybe everybody jumps off a freaking cliff. Are you going to join them? Look, these are the times you get practice time. You can be good in a let's just call your town. Let's not call the world, okay? You could be good in your town, your neighborhood. You can be nice to even T-Money's neighbor. That's going to be a tough one because I know stories about her. But you know what I mean? So use these times, shine. Please don't join in the crowd. Use your time, train your mind to come up for reasons, to do stuff, to take on more. Look, the reels I'm doing, a bunch of my friends are making fun of me. Like I've shared with you already. 2 of my friends, like haters, like they just hate on me like day and night, right? I want to get out of it. That's what I want to do. I'm not here to wait for somebody to say, oh, that's wonderful reel, good job. When I decided 3 weeks ago today, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, I decided I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. Doesn't matter who agrees, who doesn't agree. I decide what I'm going to do if somebody is bad to me. I decide. I can join in and be bad to them, or I could set an example. I'm asking you to set an example. I'm asking you not to join in that dumb crowd. I'm asking you not to join in the crowd that constantly trains their minds for excuses. I'm asking you not to join in the crowd that constantly looks for the darkness and the complaints and the beggings. I'm asking you not to sign up for those stuff. I'm asking you to have a shift of your mindset. You know? And look, at the end of the day, you have the choice. It's not like you don't have a choice. You can be whoever the heck you want to be. You know? You can be the guy walking around. I can't believe I saw that. I honestly cannot believe I actually saw that the guy's walking around asking people with an, I mean, shit, come on. Anyway, I get heated up on that stuff, obviously. I hope you got some love. I really thought this live is going to be 10 minutes. I think it was more than 10 minutes. Hope you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. If you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. What was his point? His point is once the ghost streets shut down. Have you seen the news? All these street shutdowns, people are like shutting down streets in LA and robbing people and stealing stuff. Can you believe that? Please, if you're going out at night, I'm telling you, I tell all my friends, doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or whatever. If you're going out at night, don't pump gas at night. I mean, isn't that crazy that we have to talk about this stuff? Don't pump gas at night? What the? Anyway, just pepper spray, definitely. And, be safe out there. There's mental illness is a real thing, and I'm not a therapist. Maybe I'm mentally ill myself, but I'm not a therapist. But the system is. Let's not talk about the system. Let's continue the system talk in our private little chat group. That's funny. But that's weird that we got to talk about not pumping gas at night and being careful. It's unbelievable. Just be careful out there, please. There's some lunatics out there, and mental illness is a real thing. I was going to say, I'm not a therapist. I'm probably more of a patient, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, that it's real, man, and it's getting worse. People are just ready to just snap. I mean, anyway, be careful. Hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration. Drop your thoughts, your feedback below. Yeah, be careful. Drop your thoughts, your feedback below. I appreciate you guys. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.